and welcome to another episode of Ask the Doc. I am your host, Jennifer Filzen, and today I have with me Magena Ammen of Elevate Psychological Services. Welcome, Magena.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, I'm thrilled you're here. So I love the fact that you are serving people virtually. You're based in the Los Angeles area, but you're working with people throughout California and Florida. Tell me a little bit about your practice and how you got started.
Yeah, gosh, long time ago. But I've had my own traumas and dramas, and I've gone through my own healing process. And I decided I had a great therapist and I wanted to do what she was doing. So I started my education process and got into also seeing other people that had experienced horrible, awful life experiences and had gotten stuck in some way, whether that be in the past or in the future. And I took that into private practice. And with the pandemic, we all switched virtually, and that just seemed to keep working. So here I am, continuing to do virtual work.
You know, the pandemic has certainly had its effects of trauma, and it's been a bad thing. However, I always choose to find the good in every situation. And the fact that you and I can do this amazing Ask the Doc show virtually so the rest of the world can see it. And then you can have your practice and you can help people that may not want to drive anywhere near the stuff going on in Los Angeles. I know me in Monterey, I don't want to drive to Los Angeles.
No, it definitely saves some traffic, trauma, and drama.
Right. But then also too, the conversation about mental health has never been so upfront and open in a conversation as it has since the pandemic. So could you tell us a few success stories maybe of, people that you started seeing virtually and how they've really grown and blossomed because of what you've been doing?
Well, I work with a lot of survivors of awful childhood experiences. And with that, sometimes comes agoraphobia or difficulty getting out of the house or, getting into spaces with lots of people. And so sometimes office spaces present all of those big triggers. And so this allowed people to be in what felt like a familiar and safe place with some objects that felt safe and familiar to them while we were doing the tough trauma work. And I think that was really helpful to a few people I can think of right now, as well as the benefit of missing the traffic.
Right. And if you had any quick advice for those of us who, it's funny, there's like a whole scale, right? There are some people who are like, I'm just stressed. I'm just having a bad day. I don't need therapy. And then there are the people who are like, no, I really need therapy. For those who might not know where they are in the spectrum, what advice do you have as far as like getting the help that they need?
Well, anytime is a good time to get therapy. And you don't need to be overstressed or traumatized for that matter for therapy to be helpful to you. And most therapists provide, including myself, a free consultation. And so it's worth just exploring it and seeing if it would be helpful to you, because you can also do work with personal growth. So there's lots of ways therapy can serve people, and anytime's a good time.
You know what? I'm so glad that you brought up personal growth, because a lot of times people will think, oh no, there's something wrong with me that needs to be fixed. But therapy also helps you reach that higher level, that better version of yourself, to where you can confidently and successfully establish boundaries and find the right
Mhm.
words of how to say no and staying within social integrity. So no, I'm so glad you brought that up because you're absolutely right. Personal work should go on throughout our lives, correct? And if we can have a professional
Absolutely.
help us navigate that, we can get to that success even faster. So that's good. Oh my gosh.
You
Oh,
got
I'm so thrilled that you're here with us, Jenna. So, everyone, we're running out of time, but listen, if you would like to find out more about the good work that she is doing with her business, Elevate Psychological Services, please go to Buzz TV at iwannabuzz.com to find out more. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye.